Yapeniska nina. Ngokuxoxa nje ama-story times awu-4 from my DMs, you're already asking me, how Nogwazi, are you not doing your own story times anymore? Singanqabi uzongqabelani uzongqabelani. Cruise ayisemnandi akusekho mnandi siyagodoriwa. I wanted to come start the car and make it warm for Nogwazi. He's a bowler. Like everywhere we go, whether it's Senton, whether it's Rosebank, whether it's where uyaziwa mengena kuyacaca like uhlehla ufish mina ngazi amantombazana asebenzisa ikhadi ukuthi mobanikeza ikhadi kucace sentini ukuthi hey ikhadi liyasebenza.
And I'm bad like the Barbie. I'm a doll but I still wanna party. Being felt like I'm ready to bend. I'm a 10 so I pull in a 10 like Daddy Stacy.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Nogwazi, also known as Kwazeybear on all social media platforms. Do subscribe, be a part of this family, and if you're returning subby, welcome back, darling. Now guys, as you can tell by the title, we're doing a story time and change in setup, change in everything. And if you can hear noises in the background, my door is wide open. I'm sitting like this because of the lighting. I'm load shedded, inking azami ziningi. Okay, before we get into the story time, I need to address a certain issue. Okay, niyathanda ukupeniska nyapeniska nina. Ngokuxoxa nje ama story times awu-4 from my DMs, you're already asking me, how Nogwazi, are you not doing your own story times anymore? Guys, awu-4 my story times ngisawasherile for my DMs, and I did say when I started with those story times that I would be rotating my story times, and because I've received so many story times in my DMs on TikTok, I decided to do a few of them in a row. So Mosano Penisk, my story times army are still coming. I'm still doing them. I haven't stopped. I haven't announced that I'm stopping, so relax. Okay, so yeah, if you guys remember one of my other story times, I had a story time about Umagaiva, and I told you guys how he almost ruined a brand new relationship of mine with Moneymaker. So this is a story time about how I met Moneymaker. Right, now that is out of the way, let's get right into the story time. Right, years ago, me and my sister were staying together in Centurion, right? And Miss Lele Centurion, we used to love going to Pretoria. Pretoria was our hangout spot. And every time you saw my sister, you knew that I was lurking somewhere in the background, okay? Every time you saw me, you knew that my sister was somewhere around. You understand? We were inseparable, basically. Sharp, we stayed in Centurion, we loved Pretoria, and one of the places that we loved a lot in Pretoria was a place called Delkuze. I know that they've changed the name. It changed from Delkuze to Ayep. I don't know what the name is now, but we used to love that place because the food there used to be so good. It's right next to House 22 in Pretoria, if you guys know the place. Guys, the food yalapaya yayimnandi, the mohodu, the semp and lamb stew yalapaya used to go down. Okay, so we used to drive all the time to Pretoria just for their food. Right, so this one Friday afternoon after work, my sister and I decide, let us go grab a late lunch or / dinner at Delkuze. We were craving their semp and lamb stew. Sharp, we go there, we get there, we sit, we order drinks, and then we order our food. As our food arrives, a guy approaches us. For the purpose of this video, I'm gonna call the guy Mashotan, right? Mashotan approaches us, and you can see that he's interested in my sister, but obviously because you can see that me and my sister are sitting together, he doesn't really wanna exclude me from the conversations that they're having, right? So we chat with this guy, he ends up ordering a drink for himself as well. We talk. In the process of us talking, the guy is then just like, by the way, what are you guys doing tomorrow, being a Saturday? And we're like, no, we don't have any plans. It's so simply. And he's like, oh, you guys stay together? We're like, yeah, we're sisters. And he's like, for real? I'm like, yeah. It's like, oh, okay. Me and my friends have got a boat cruise in Hartebeer tomorrow. If you guys are interested, please join us. And we're like, oh, yeah, sure, we'll do that. He sits, we continue having drinks with him, and then eventually he has to leave. So before he leaves, he then asks for my sister's number, obviously because he was interested in my sister. Sharp, he asks for my sister's number, and then he offers to pay for our bill. Sharp, we agree, he pays for the bill, he leaves. Now we're sitting there and we're like, okay, now since nimale extra because as long as my drinks, we sit for some more drinks. I sharp, we sit, because we go later on that Friday night, and then eventually we leave. The following day is the day of the cruise. Guy calls in the morning. Sharp, guy calls in the morning, and he's like, am I gonna come pick you guys up or what? And one thing about me and my sister, we used to love driving ourselves to everywhere because it gave us the opportunity to slice when we were good with that place, you understand? So we love driving ourselves everywhere. So we were like, no, don't pick us up, but what we can do is we can meet in Pretoria, right? Now in Pretoria, guys, as I said, Pretoria was our place. There was a garage that we usually washed our car at, like in a car wash at the back of the garage. Kulio garage, we knew the owner of that garage, so we decided to drive. We'll meet the guy at the garage, and we'll leave our car at the garage, basically. Sharpo, the time comes for us to go. We meet at the garage, and then the guy is just like, are you guys sure you want to leave your car here? Is it going to be safe? No. We're like, koleka, imoti safe la. And it's like, okay, sharp. He gets there, umashotana, we get into his car, and he's driving, I don't want to say the name of the car, but he's driving like an SUV, and it's like one of those sporty SUVs, so we understand. Shabu, we get into his car, and then we drive off. We're already late. Samantombazane, guys. We're just girls. So please, we were late, but yeah, we drive. And on our way driving, he's just like, we're gonna pass in Pretoria because we need to meet up with a friend of his, right? That we're gonna go with to Harties. Okay, sharp. We drive to Pretoria. Angsazi, I don't remember whether it was Soshangove or Mabopani or I don't know those places, child, but like in Pretoria somewhere. We drive, we get there, the friend is there. Miss Figa friend is driving the same car, same SUV type, just different colors with Umashotan. So the friend gets out of his car, he comes to the car, he sees us, oh ladies, he rides, yes, he rides. He introduces himself, and he introduces himself as Umani Meek. So this is how I met Umani Meek. Now, guys, may introduce Sasha. We're not wasting any time with these intros. Let us go to Harties. And the plan was that I was going to join him in his car because Sutrila and Uiwan in his car. Sharp, I get off Mashotana's car. I get into Manamika's car. We convoy to Hartebeer. Sharp, we get there. Now, guys, mind you, we're going on a boat cruise, right? So outfits are shorts, bikinis, shirts. We understand. I think I still have a picture from that day. I'll attach it here. I will attach the picture here. And on the picture, my sister, I think, was wearing a jacket, but she left that jacket in the car because we were taking the photos next to our car at the garage that I'm referring to, right? So when we left, she was just in her dress. I was just in that shirt and the shorts, as you can see in the picture, guys. No jerseys, no jackets inside because it was hot, right? So we never thought we'd need the jerseys. Keep this information handy because it is so understand. Also understand why it's important later on. Sharp, guys, we get to Hartebeer to a boat cruise. Boat cruise. It was so nice in the cruise, guys. We had food, like finger bites. We had drinks. It was amazing. Tell me why the weather decided to say, yeah, ni happy ni lapo we cruise. Yeah, change. The weather changed like a MF. Sharp, it became so cold and windy now on this cruise. Asina majezi, asina majackets. Amajezi niyawafuna. Shabu, Money Maker, being the gentleman that he is, he was wearing a jacket, but the jacket he was wearing was not like a warm jacket. It was like lama jacket lao kwashu, guys. You get me? So he offers me his jacket. Now, Money Maker is big built, we understand. So his jacket, yeah, you figure all the way down there, matangeni mina, right? He gives me his jacket. I cruise I semnand. Aksekom nandi siyagodoriwa. Like siyagodoriwa. Shabu, now this boat is not going any faster either. Like siyagodola man. Sharp, eventually, ifike la so fanele sehle khona. Miss Figa, when it gets to the place where we're supposed to get off, Moneymaker is just with speed to get off the boat. So he gets off the boat, he leaves us in the boat, and he walks 240 towards the cars. So in my mind, I'm just like, hey, well, this guy, why is he leaving us? Like, what's the rush? I didn't understand why he was leaving us behind. So we start gossiping about him, me, my sister, and Uma Shotan. We're like, Aibo, Opruin, we are Kotola, because I'm wearing his jacket, we're making fun of him. We're like, we are Kotola. When you say Sheshaganga, behind, not knowing Ugutu Bruna, my plans like Shabu. Me, Mashotana, and my sister are walking now towards the cars. I must figure out when Mashotana then starts the conversation. Aibo, Moneymaker, what's she? What's your problem? I said, no, I wanted to come start the car and make it warm for Runogwaz. Guys, my heart. You know, maybe it's the small things that really make a person grow on you. I was just like taken. I was like, this guy is so sweet. Haibo. Shabi's like, no, I just wanted to come make the car warm for Noaz because she was feeling so cold on the boat. So I came to start the car and warm the seats and nan. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's so sweet. Shabu, I was taken. I was like, oh my gosh, so sweet. Anyway, we leave Ihadis, we come back. Now we don't drop him off in Mabopane Soshangove, Harango, or whatever, wherever we were. He comes back with us to the garage. Now on the way, we're basically talking and eventually we get to the garage. Mesfia garage, he takes my numbers and sihlukane kanjalo. Shabu, when they leave us at the garage, we take our car, we drive back home, we're tired, we're cold, we just want to get in Lini and be warm. Shabu, sifika in Lini, guys, and Ugai doesn't call. So good really about a week and a half and he doesn't call. And in my mind, I'm just like, you know how guys sometimes will just take your number for the sake of taking your number. Because now, obviously, we were together and just for the sake of, showing Ngati you're interested, you take my number. So he didn't call and Nami, I had not taken his number, so I didn't really pay much mind to it. A week and a half later, I get a call, number Angias. So I answer the call, I'm like, hello, Auntie, hi, it's Moneymaker. And I'm just like, oh, hi, how are you? Auntie, do you remember me? Yeah, I do. I mean, Moneymaker is a unique name. Sharp, he did have a unique name, guys. So, Auntie, so how are you? I'm like, oh no, I'm good, nan. So from there we just start talking, get over the phone. I save his numbers, me and him start talking and but we don't really make plans to see each other. But we're talking, like we're constantly talking. He's always busy according to him. Shabu, about a month into us talking, this one day on a Friday, I get a call from him. Ming call from a guy, he's like, where you at? I'm like, I'm at home. Auntie, you stay in Centurion? Get me yeah. Auntie, no, I'm in Centurion. I was wondering if we could have some drinks. And I'm like, yeah, sure, we can have drinks. And Lasa Slalakon, where we used to stay, was like close to a news cafe. Literally 1 block away from News Cafe. So we go to News Cafe. Miss Figure News Cafe. Now this part of the story might sound familiar because previous story time MacGyver. We go to News Cafe. When we get to News Cafe, the waitresses are fighting over us, and I'm just like, okay, what is going on? Because obviously it's the first time having like an official date with the guy after I met him Ehardi. So I don't know his story, I don't know him, I don't know about him. I'm just surprised now. Miss Figure in News Cafe, all the waitresses are just like, they fighting over us. I'm like, there must be a story over this guy. These people must know this guy. You understand? Sharp, eventually we get a table, we get some drinks, and as we're having those drinks, he then is like, aren't you gonna order anything to eat? And I'm like, oh, okay, I thought we were here for drinks, but okay, food, yes please. Me, I will never food, okay? I will eat, and I'm not those salad eating girls, child. I will eat like proper. So I order food and News Cafe, sihlale, and then the drama MacGyver happened, where my Guyver, my married boyfriend, came to News Cafe, and then panic. I ended up having to go to the bathroom to hide. Nan. Eventually, guys, we leave News Cafe. When you leave News Cafe, like a regular thing now that we're going out, especially like on weekends. I noticed that us going out was something that would happen mostly on weekends. Yes, sometimes something on a Thursday he'd come and see me, would go out, but most of the time I only saw him on weekends. Now we're full on dating with Umanimink, and now Sengas has a story side. I've noticed, okay, guy, all right, you understand? He has different cars, he changes cars all the time, we go out on weekends all the time, and Bona, he's a bowler. Like everywhere we go, whether it's Senton, whether it's Rosebank, whether it's where uyaziwa mengena kuyaqaqa, like Bona kuyaqaqa, Messi Pitoli kuyaqaqa, like kuhlehla ufish Shapo sengiyintombi ye bowler. I'm a girlfriend of a bowler. You understand? Shabu Bona, I'm spoiled to death. Like, don't you want to go for a massage? Don't you want to do this? Bona, relationship. Puti, one week, ang phone. You know, he's got business meetings in Polokwane over the weekend, so he was wondering if I would like to come with him. And he's like, because I'm going to be having meetings and I'm sure also aboard, you can invite your sister. And I was like, yeah, sure. Yeah, well, no problem. Figi Friday, corner, we drive. He buys us champagne, we're driving. Siagopi, e Bela Bela. He had booked for us in Bela Bela, Varampath, right? Sharpos figure on a Friday. We go out for dinner, we come back, and then Saturday, he's going to Polokwane, right? He leaves me and my sister with his car, and he drives with the person he was going to the meeting with in Polokwane. Shabu, they drive to Nastaline or before Mahambe, he gives me his card, yes, the bank, right? He gives me his card, he gives me the pin, and he's like, you guys can do whatever you want. I say you can have whatever you want. Understand? So whatever you want, nati card, nati pin, asitshelwanga ama limits, asitshelwanga ngalutho kuthiwa noma yini nifuna ukuyenza hamba niyoyenza. Okay, sharp. Now Bela Bela, guys, is boring. For those of you who don't know Bela Bela is a small town. It's boring. There's nothing much lapaya. So basically me and my sister just go, we have breakfast ekseni, then emini we go to lapha kwama pools aseVarimpati lapaya. We swim, we grab ice cream, lunchinyana, and then see, I think there was a ShopRite lapaya where we decided to go to later on, let's just cook dinner, because last ahleli khona kwama chalets eVarimpati. So we're like, guys, cook any dinner for tonight. Asithenge nje into encane mhlawumbe ilamb nani namaqanda for the morning, and then we'll cook dinner. Shapo sihambe seShopRite siswipe sithenge lezo zinto zasendlini, amadrinki nani sihambe. Dambama, he gets back from his meeting, he finds us siphekile, and he's so surprised. Mesebuya manje usebuya nobani? Ubuya noMashotana. So now sesiwu-4 la. Mashotana mebuya naye siphekile, and they're like, hey boni phekile. They were so surprised, and we're like, yeah, we cooked. So yo, mantombazana amaningi, they would just be eating takeout. So they were very impressed ukuthi nje sapheka. sharp ukudliwa idina ke sidle le dina esiyiphekile ke my sister ke guys uyapheka nami ngiyayiphekela but nje sabaphekela kamnandi abafana sabaphekela kamnandi sharp. After that ke kube neplan yokuthini hey iyabhora phela ayikho night life asidrive siye kuphi eMeropa casino yakuphi Polokwane yithi laba we freshen up sihambe siyeMeropa guys ubumnandi babise casino that night hayi angibazi ubumnandi. It was so nice at the casino. We gambled, and at that casino they used to have shows. I don't know if they still have them, but that concept was top tier because they used to have girls that used to dance on stage and these like bum shorts and nana. So it felt like a strip club, nyana, but they weren't stripping, guys. It was just like a entertainment. They would dance to songs. They would invite guys to the stage. They'd dance on their laps. Bona, we had the time of our lives. Now everyone lapaya ama girls ayihamba nama boyfriend. Uyazi amantombazane mehamba nama boyfriend, they stuck up. Ooh, Tina, we were there screaming. Maybe these are the boys to the stage. We were screaming, yes, girl. Bona, we were a vibe. Hey, kube mnandi casino kube mnandi. And at that time, guys, I never used to drink. Like I never used to drink ngaleyo ndlela leyo. So Messi yake lapayana ngangaphuzi. So my sister, Mashotana, Moneymaker are drunk. Yes. But and now Kuku Tepela coming from Ipuluwan. And then Siabangaki. I'm like, guys, Kulengani, I'll drive because I'm sober. Yabo. Ooh, Mashotana was fighting. Atinje mina ngeke driving Tombazane Psugu Tombazane. Hey. Atinje ngeke, he will not be driven by me. We'd rather book in a rope. I'm like, what a waste of money. Why book again la when we've already booked La Payana? Why are we paying for 2 places? I will drive, guys. I'm so bangy right. Bona umani maker my man in timber. Atinje kulega. Mashotana, this girl will get us home. Mina ngam timber ngimpilo yami yonke. Did they not all sleep emotweni Mrs. Driver? Wagcina evumile uMashotana ukuthi ngibadrive. Drive umuntu wesifazane. Wagcina evumile. Sharp, yimi, my sister, Mashotana, Moneymaker ngabadrive. Balele bonke emotweni on the way back. Baze bavuka sebevuswe yimina sengipaka sengithi guys we've arrived. Yes. Sharp kungenwe endlini kulalwe kube mnandi. The following morning we make them breakfast. Yay, ba impressed ngalama Zulu girls. Damn, I love a Zulu girl. Hey, I said damn. Oh, another Zulu girl. Ba impressed by the Zulu girls. What's it just siyapheka Liz born. Sharp, eventually we get back. Miss Buya. Bro phela sengimbuyisela ikhadi ukuthi ikhadi lika Tungeze lona over the weekend. And I don't know, keep it. Athi keep it. Hayibo ikhadi ukubone uqale unikezwe ikhadi and uqala ngokusaba ukulisebenzisa mhlawumbe usebenzise ka1 test ama waters kungashiwo lutho ulisebenzise ka2 3 test ama waters kungashiwo lutho. Hayibo ikhadi lahlala kumina guys, lahlala ikhadi kumina, lahlala ikhadi. Hayibo ikhadi kwase kuyikhadi nje lokuthi senza ngale gross endlini sifaka upetrol bona ikhadi lasebenza ikhadi ngingazi ukuthi kunamalini, ngingazi ukuthi I didn't know anything about what money was in the card, how many times kufakwe imali or what. Ngangiswipe kuphela nje ngekhadi, ngiswipe kuphela into engifuna ngiswipe, into engifuna ngiswipe. And then this one day the conversation comes up again with the Moneymaker. Wena yazi awufunga ngisebenzisa ikhadi. Kithi mina what mina ngilisebenzisa, I mean ngithenga igrocery ngifaka upetrol. Athi mina ngazi amantombazana asebenzisa ikhadi. Ukuthi uma ubanikeza ikhadi kucace senthini ukuthi hey ikhadi liyasebenza. Ngithi hayi asikho isidingo ngenza lokho engikudingayo ngaleso sikhathi yabo. Hey shuthu kanje imchaze nje lento le personality yami imuchaze. Qhube relationship yethu guys ibe mnandi, relationship ibe mnandi, and eventually because ngiyabona thina isi relationship siyiqhutshwa ngama weekend and yazi ukuthi ayikho into eserious eyenzakalayo, siyaphuzwa nje sigijimisa ukuphuza nje life yokugroove. Okay, well mina ngangaphuzi that much, so sigijimisa leyo life kahle. That's what our relationship was about yabo. Yes, we do go like kwama trip mhlambe nge weekend ethize and we gone for the weekend kumnandi, but like akusi relationship ukuthi sesendlini sihleli ke endlini manje kuyapaprukwa ayindaba yokudlala. Sharp, eventually ke ngithola ukuthi the reason why vele ngingakaze ngize ngiye kwasendlini is because uguy unomuntu that he stays with endlini. Guy is in a relationship, a serious relationship nomuntu uhlala naye endlini and yazi ukuthini at that time yabona nje futhi guys ngoba impilo yenye into. Back then I was just like, okay, unalo muntu mina, I'm getting what I want, I'm with him ngama weekend right, and I was just accepting of the situation. I was like, I'm not breaking up with him because uthi unomuntu ayibo ngoba sengithola uthi unomuntu why ngizohlukana naye. I continued with the relationship, guys. Ayibo yaqhubeka sa full swinger and it's as full ngitshela ukuthi every weekend the guys asinaye without a doubt, and kwaze kwaya to a stage whereby enginika imoto. I was given a car when imoto eningi. So sometimes mesihambile nge-weekend ithola ukuthi akasakwazi ukudrive, athi no, take this car, use this car for the weekend or whatever. Ngihlale nemoto. Sometimes phela 2 weeks 3 weeks ngihleli ne certain car ibuye ishintshwe nginikezwe enye kanjalo i-relationship nje iqhubeka imnandi. Eventually ke uguy angazi nami ngiyamcabangela. I think because of the street life, and obviously nami kwesinye isikhathi ngangafuni ukuhamba naye all the time yabo meyogrover nami sometimes ngangibuye ngithi ayibo phela ngeke ngikhathele. Somewhere wathola umuntu somewhere wathola umuntu and it just started changing, and umuntu wakho uyamazi, umuntu wakho mase kushintshela uyambona, like you can tell a person make shintshela. So it just started changing and things just were not the same. And when I knew that the relationship was over was when he called me one slimanyana day. I was at work. He calls me and he's like, hi, are you at work? I'm like, yeah, I'm at work. And he's like, there's something that I need to do with the card. I'm like, guys, all of a sudden he needs the card, and I was just like, you need the card. But he needed the card, and ngabona lapho uthi ayila iphelile ke mfana ziyakhala manje. Hayi nangempela ngathi yeah, I'm at work, you can come, ngizophuma uzongitshela uma usufikile, I'll come out and I'll bring you the card. Hayi nangempela wafika and she was like, hi. I'm like, hi, unjani? Ngiyaphila. Ngathi cut, wathi thank you, wahamba kwaba kuphela kwe relationship yethu. The relationship ended net like that, just by the cut. We didn't abana angizange imbangisa ukuthi hey why ungasanginaki. No, we just cordial breakup. Sahlukana kanjalo ke no money maker. So that's how I met my money maker, and that's how we broke up with the money maker. Few months down the line he comes back, but that's a story time for another day. That is how I met Umani Maker, guys. For those of you who kept asking, how did you meet Umani Maker? Relationship, that's how we met. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my story time. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.